is pretty. So we woke up a little early and had brunch with Cameron Cousins. This was day 5 in Curaçao, and we weren't docking until maybe 1:30 p.m. So we had a lot of time, whereas the other islands we had to dock super early, get up. So I really enjoyed this day 5. It was my favorite day out of the whole ship. Here we are at sea after brunch, and I later realized that that island really far in the distance was Curaçao. We drove near it or at this distance for like maybe 4 hours, so it was a really long time of getting up to the island. It was super pretty, and the closer we got, you got to see more. But we just wanted time to pass, so they were having a dodgeball tournament. We actually spent a lot of time at the Sky Court that I did not record, but they had a lot of different basketball tournaments and dodgeball tournaments and volleyball tournaments. So we spent a lot of time. Cameron and his cousins, there were a lot of guys, so I stayed out there and watched a few days that didn't make video, but finally I recorded today's. It got really intense. There were so many teams and lots of rotations because everybody was, trying to find stuff to do. It was a nice day, super windy. I really don't know how they played with all this wind that was out. Of course, me, I didn't play. I'm not into sports that much.
They probably about to shoot a can. That's a little pirate.
I think they're supposed to guide them to the correct area or something. They did it when we was in Miami.
We caught up quick.
Where the other cruise ship go?
Yeah, that's what I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's behind. It's probably on the other side. That was pretty cool seeing the pilot boat. It was so tiny compared to our boat. And there were lots of other cruise ships, maybe 3 total, I think, when we finally docked. What is this today? Look at a little, be on Star Wars. You wrong. Where his eyes go. So we went back to the room to grab a few things before getting off the boat. And they had a bunch of lines of people lined up for all the excursions. And Cameron and I did not want to do anything because we were docked for like 8 hours. So we were like, this is a perfect opportunity to just go see the island ourselves. Whereas the excursions, you're kind of with them all day and you don't, depending on what they are, you don't really get to see the island. So we really had fun on this one, the most fun doing whatever we wanted to do on our own. Buddy, met this guy in the DR. He's from our ship. He was really cool.
Oh,
Oh, we want to go by the colorful buildings? Or we could finish walking down this if you want. What you want to do?
Come on forever.
Let's go this way. Only because we can stand further and get the colorful pics. This is beautiful. I feel like we're in like, shoot.
Curaçao.
Yeah. Curaçao. Beautiful. So Cameron and I were just going to explore. I thought it was so cool that all these people were from the cruise ships. So many people. So many tourists. The buildings were my favorite. Curaçao was such a colorful island. And that's one of my favorite things about it because you don't really see all that pop of color and just life in buildings. And you'll see more of that when we crossed the bridge and we saw more of the island. It was December, so that's why they had that Christmas tree. I did forget a lot that it was still Christmas time. Ooh. Wow, look at all those pretty. We can walk across this big bridge, Cameron. Look at all those pretty buildings. You down for it? Get it. Believe it or not, that colorful bus was an event. It was like you drink and just tour the island. But we passed on that. Oh, it's moving. This island was so pretty, I could not believe it. For the longest, Cameron and I thought it was Curaçao or Curaçao, but we asked the locals and it was like Curaçao, or I can't even really say it, but pretty cool name. There's our cruise ship. I was interested because I saw this boat coming and I'm like, how are they going to pass? The bridge is splitting open so the boat can pass. I don't know if you can see right here. It's like this part is pushed back. They about to go through that. Wow, that's cool. So this is the beginning or the end of the bridge, and they're going swoop, right past it. I would be hope you shook if I was on this bridge while it split open. No warning. Well, there was a bell, but not much warning. Some people were running. Wow. This is the command center for the bridge. See how far it is. It's about to come closer. And this is the bridge coming back, and there's still people on it. Super cool. But it happened pretty quick, maybe like 10 minutes. Here we are touring the inner part of this nook of the island. Okay, foot locker. Athlete's foot. Yeah, let's go in there. It's so pretty.
I know what I
took a picture here because I matched the background. They had really great graffiti on a lot of different walls, super colorful place. And I absolutely love the sign of Curaçao. That's me in the sea. Then we went back over the bridge to catch a taxi by the cruises. That's where they all were. And we wanted to go to the beach. We drove over this ginormous bridge that took us to, like, I guess more of the residential and beachy part of the island. Cameron was speaking Spanish with the driver, trying to learn about the island and the people and types of things that they do, but I had no idea what they were talking about.
Muy bien. Pero ¿entiende español?
Yes. Sí.
Sí.
Entiendo más de
Hablar. Yeah.
Sí. Mi hablar es no bien. Pero comprendo.
Comprende español.
Sí.
Ah, bien.
Así.
Pero es bien, nos entendemos.
Gracias. Mi esposa no entiende
Nada.
Pero muy
Poquito.
muy cómico, pero no comprende.
No comprende. Ah, ok.
xoxo's conversation.
En español.
Sí. He's laughing. You don't know what's
I don't know
saying.
what's saying.
I told her you don't understand. That's why it's
Sí,
funny.
sorry, no hablamos.
Silencio. I don't know. Just
No,
quiet.
no ate.
I wish I did,
¿De dónde eres?
Perú,
¿Cuántos años aquí?
aquí 25. 25.
25. ¿Tiene niños?
No,
¿Tiene esposos?
no. ¿Y ustedes tienen niños?
No.
No.
She's been here 25 years. She's from Peru. She doesn't have any kids.
Nice. It's a pretty place to live.
¿Te gusta lo aquí?
Sí, me gusta.
And this taxi driver did ask us what time she wanted us to return, so we told her like the ship was leaving at 10:30 p.m. So we told her like 9 or so. 9 p.m. she came back to pick us up. Here we are at the beach. It was so beautiful. The sun was kind of setting by the time we got there since we spent so much time on the other part of the island, so it was really pretty. But we didn't mind not getting to the water because we did that a lot on the other locations. We did, for once, eat on one of the islands. We got some drinks and went to like sushi and I don't know what it was called actually, but Cameron got some kebabs, steak and chicken, and I got my favorite, some sushi. I asked the waiter what were the most popular sushis and I ordered those too. They were very good. I can't even remember what were in them, but even after eating we didn't feel sick or anything like that. Very delicious food. Here I am sad, I'm on my last few pieces. We chilled here for a while. It's really relaxing, really peaceful. A lot of people had already left and started heading back towards the boat. So, nice quiet spot. Así, is it así?
Bien.
Bien, bien, bien. We're going to get ice cream. Yep. Nighttime. Nighttime. Nighttime vibes.
I told you figure it out.
And them cargo sips. Narcos. Do it say narcos? That's tight.
I'll catch y'all then.
Alright, see ya. Be safe. Make the boat. I do wish that we could stay this long or have these hours on every island because it was the most we got to see of an island and it was like the best one. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the final vlog.